Is this the fight that I'm thinking about? The one with every turn starting with one turn of aid, or one hit of aid.
Yes.
Alright.
I think so. Yeah.
I think.
Got the true name of the guy who declared it right away. I mean, yeah. That's still us getting our true... It wasn't right away. We've been dealing with him for, you know, a while now. It's just...
Anyway, these are the fights that made me appreciate Medea Lily even more.
For your heal.
fights.
I don't know who to take.
With 4,000 HP every MP is a lot of HP. Really good.
This is a fine team. Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
I believe in you, Lucio. Overwatch.
Does Hessian Lobo count as male?
Yes.
Alright.
According to Clairvoyance EX, aka the Vagrant Order Wiki, he is male.
Then we are going with a different plan.
Ah.
Where is it? Where is it? Little Halloween Devil. Actually, we could just bring... let's go ahead and bring... Where is it? Where is it? I have to break this CE out again. The last time I had to break this CE out was fucking... Yeah, this'll work. This'll work.
In the back of Stardust Chaldea, you can hear it.
You must be truly desperate to come to me, of all people.
For help.
Thanks, Lucio Overwatch. You're just who I always wanted to be friends with. Are you insane? You want to add another Phantom Spirit? Alright, but are you sure your hatred can sustain another? That Phantom Spirit doesn't hate anyone. Solely the fated concept of pure self-interest. Admittedly, that one ability it has is quite remarkable, but aside from that, it's mediocre at best. It is, after all, a mere scientist, and has poor physique. Though that does mean... Very well. This should be interesting. I'll summon it and fuse you at once. But I should warn you, during the operation, make sure your hatred for humans never stops. It is the source of your strength, and so fervent that it could turn on us, your comrades, in an instant. You have nurtured it and gone from a phantom spirit into a monster capable of killing heroic spirits. So hate, loathe, despise. Otherwise, you will never defeat that master. Servants are not human, and in this Shinjuku, those who live here are merely pretended to be. The only true human here, someone who always forges ahead and never gives up, is the master of Chaldea, Stardust. Caskill has said Yoroko. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He says it in a few different things, I think. Run, run, run. Run as fast as you can so that no one can take it from you. His cold instincts and boiling hot hatred are his lifeblood, his most potent source of fuel. He hates humanity, humans, everything, even vaguely associated with people. He derives no joy or pleasure from eating them. It only serves to further stoke the flames of his hatred. He's no longer a mere beast. No longer content with running around vast plains, he has devolved into a monster wholly devoured by his all-consuming need for revenge. You may think it is sad, but from his perspective, he couldn't care less. The only one who can mourn for him is his beloved wife. He will never see her again. Without her, what is my purpose? His heart, his flesh, his fangs, his claws, all call out in response. Punishment. Absolute punishment. You were the ones who destroyed me. So I will destroy you as well. I will destroy all of humanity. I will keep rending and tearing until my fangs break and my claws go dull. I miss my home in the plains. The smell of the earth, texture. It's all fading away. Meanwhile, how's it going? Get back, Master! Here it comes. Enemy servant, approaching at high speed. It will enter combat range in 10 seconds. It's way faster than before. That means it's powered up. Oh, hi there. That is okay. It's just an illusion. I can't see it. How about you? Can you see it, Master? Okay, so it's invisible. Gotcha. Fun. It seems it has added another phantom spirit. If we're taking invisibility, there are several possibilities that come to mind. Siegfried possessed a coat or a hat or something. The Tarnkap, it was called, that rendered things invisible. But I think this is more a case of out-and-out invisibility. I believe that means we're dealing with the H.G. Wells character. Not that that makes any great difference in terms of the threat it poses. Yeah, Avenger of Shinjuku is an Avenger now. Yep, all hatred, all not fun. Uh-oh, its magical energy is increasing. The rider of Shinjuku is about to show itself. Yeah, Avenger. I think you can assume that it's Avenger now with all the hate talk. Well, this is just the frickin' worst. Does this bring back memories of Baskerville? Frankly, no. This is far worse. This creature has cast off any remaining vestiges of a living creature it once was. Mr. Babbage may be a steel giant, but he's also more human than heroes or demons of the Age of Gods. But not them. It's safe to say they are well and truly past the point of any biological organism. Great. As for the wolf's headless rider, Hessian, most likely. Hessian? I don't remember any hero by that name. A Hessian was not a particular person's name. It was the title given to the German mercenaries who fought in the American Revolutionary War. And he doesn't even have a name? Even for a phantom spirit, seems awfully cruel. But there's exactly one entity who was famed for being a nameless knight without a head. He is part of a superstitious tale told every year in America during Halloween. The Sleepy Hollow. That's it. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. One of the most famous American fairy tales. The Hessian Headless Horseman. But isn't that Hessian rather oddly passive, Holmes? Given his behavior up to this point, it seems he's simply allowed Lobo to have control. Which would seem to indicate that Lobo is the true master and that Hessian a mere rider, as we thought. So the doggo is, not that it's too big of a surprise, but the doggo itself is the real threat here. Still, having a rider also makes it twice as strong. Perhaps even 4 times, or 100. It seems, okay, whatever. The enemy servant's spirit origin has been altered. Its class has changed. Its new class is... Be careful. It's no longer a rider. It's more ferocious than ever. An Avenger. Master, get back. Hey, why is it looking at me like that? Probably because it hates us and wants vengeance on us. Just a little thought, maybe. Master, whatever you do, do not leave our side. You are its only target. It isn't even paying attention to us while we fight it. You are the only one it wants. Great, we got the puppo's attention. Now I see. Since they loathe humans, they see heroic spirits like us as no more than obstacles. Here it comes. Please keep your defenses as tight as possible.
You must be truly desperate. Come.
All right, let's get this little rodeo started, shall we? I do use my, oh yeah. DPS.
DPS. DPS.
DPS.
Could go ahead and start using Dragon Witch EX, but I don't think it's necessary. I thought you were thinking Tao, not Uriel.
It's on such a low cooldown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll do it next turn then. Mostly because I was already past the screen when I...
No, yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying it. Such a low cooldown.
No reason not to. Okay, well, you can keep on going after Chalter, I guess. Make my plans not work out how I want them to. That's always fun.
了解。はい。押し切ります。ふっ。どう？
I don't have the heal anymore, so it's a little bit harder. Alright. You did your job, and that's what I wanted you here for, so. DPS. Ho! Oh, that lasts multiple turns? That's OD. I didn't know that lasted multiple turns.
What?
John's crit skill.
Yeah, it does. Why is this so good?
Well, we got one use out of that nullified buff, but wasn't the use we were really wanting there. I'm gonna be honest.
Ah, damn.
He's just like,
that's
I'm gonna
unlucky.
use all the fucking buffs. Alright. Now time to actually coordinate this because I'm not being an idiot. And I also we can use that next turn. Get our defense back up. Ooh! Yeah, this is going a lot better this time. Can't wait for the best grinding maps to unlock. Yeah, that'll be nice. Speaking of grinding maps, I can't wait until I get further in this. Until I finish this, actually, just so I can be done with everything. And I can be able to grind. What? Pages. Got pages here. Let's use that, and hopefully she survives long. She's gonna survive long in order to be able to get another rep of that. There's a 5-turn cooldown, so as long as she survives the 5 turns, which if I can keep her MP up long enough, then she will be able to. Then we're gonna be good. I don't think Jean is gonna survive long enough, but I don't think it'll hurt in order to use her or try and get her MP either.
She did her job.
She did her job.
Which was get a front load of DPS down before she died.
I also did that in the bad order because Ku has Sure Strike, so I should have put him first, but I put him at the end because I was more worried about the crit and the extra MP generation that would come from that. Unfortunate.
Right. She got her burst of damage down right at the start, which just makes it a lot easier to roll with.
Yep. That's what I wanted. Alright. This will be able to... If we weren't killing with this already... Oh, which we didn't. Oh, we did. Okay, okay. I'm so used to, like, when it kills, you know, you don't get the defense down because... You killed.
Break bars.
Yeah, break bars. But that still has all that. Okay, fuck protection from arrows. I see your game. I understand what you're trying to do here. Okay, okay. Man.
Oh, he does not like it.
Hey, that worked out pretty well. Gonna be honest. That worked out a lot better than I was hoping.
What HP the dream?
The clutch.
Wait, was she on 1 HP? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh well, oh, because of the, it was because of the HP drain on her buster up.
Yeah.
Alright, I just need you to survive this one turn. And then we will be good for the next turn.
He did the thing where he just buffed
Yep.
instead of...
Which I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
Makes my job a lot. Bye, Jalter.
She did her job.
She most certainly did. I won't take that away from her.
You won't take that away from me.
You. Look, guys, my shelter came out and did all the work.
倒れません
Say what you mean. Say it with the chest, Breezy.
Hey man. As if I wasn't just going to spam Jalter through this entire singularity anyway.
Yeah, evil.
She also was evil, so she got the bond up. You know how it be.
Yeah, and I do in fact know how it be. Man, when you actually properly plan stuff, things go a lot easier. Who would have thunk?
了解落ち着いて落ち着いて
Or just be me and be like, I don't have the stall team because you're an Avenger, but I can outstall you.
Yeah. Good job, Mash.
Like-
You did your job.
Because, like, he was an Avenger, and I'm like, alright, well, you think Jean is dead.
The plan's dead.
But then Painbreaker's broken.
Mm-hmm. Painbreaker is really good if you're able to spam it.
Which helps when you have the Merlin support.
Mm-hmm. Let's not use them. Oh.
さすがだな
Keep the constant damage up, and we should be able to do this no problem now. No problem, as long as a few things go our way. Which we should be able to put the damage out fast enough. Okay, fuck that CE, I guess.
You got this.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully you go after Ku next, because if you go after Ku, that'd be nice to enable to get the nice little gable there at the end. Thank you. Thank you.
Your wish has been granted.
Don't mind if I just end you this turn.
Y'all mind if I end this doggo's career?
Don't mind me. Alright, that's the end of that. We didn't even get to see the fucking the other strats. The jank ass shit that I was about to pull at the end. Call it the what's it called? It's
The charm,
the Gawain strats.
the Uriel strat. Uriel's just sitting on the bench like,
春の日差し
why'd you bring me out?
花の乱舞祝福はステラの
You brought me here for nothing.
Yeah, she was so excited and she's just sitting back there like, Master will call me when it's my turn. Just see him walking away.
The doggo walks away. You're still there. It's like, so when am I needed? You walk back. You're like, okay, one down. Oh,
I see. I mean, she might get her chance to shine because, I mean, we don't have to deal with the invisibility bullshit this time.
maybe I'll get my chance
Another
another day.
Another day.
Get back! Yeah, I can still use her for part 2.
Damn, I didn't know Uriel was getting into Smash Bros.
It was that was cutting it awfully close, don't you think? Indeed, had Moriarty not called you out, you would have perished. Arigato thanks. That's what it's called. Good show, James. But never mind that for now. This is impossible. There's no way we can defeat it here and now. How about you, Holmes? It's useless, isn't it? Indeed. You and I have both reached the same inevitable conclusion. In order to get through this dire situation, someone must sacrifice themselves. I suppose you're right. God damn it, got any other chance of that? Can't do anything else? No. You must not surrender to delusions on the battlefield, Master. Perhaps we should decide this fair and square through rock, paper, scissors. I'll use paper, so make sure you all use rock. Very well. You can stay. If it helps, I shall send you off with the light of my sacred sword. Frankly, as far as servants go, I'm ranked down to a point where I'm barely stronger than Master here. Please don't include me in your count. Don't worry. Master has already told me how you can manage by disguising yourself as Edmund. Damn! Hey, Dragon Witch! We should decide who the sacrifice will be now, while the Avenger of Shinjuku is out of commission. Oh, that? I'll handle it. What? You need someone to keep it here, right? I got this. You all hurry up and get lost. I can only buy you a little time. Use it to come up with a plan or a trap or something and take it out for good. Wait, did we not decide this more fairly through rock, paper, scissors? Shut up, Ice Bitch Queen. I said I got this. You're good with that, right, Master? No, I'm not, or hesitation. You just carried us through the fight. Of course I'm not going to be able to sacrifice you right now. Yeah, I get it. You don't want to see me die. Too bad. It's not like I care what you want. Suppose this is motivated by some sympathy you feel for a fellow Avenger, Miss Joan. Hell no. Nothing as wholesome as that. I just hate seeing it running around like some mindless damn monster. It should at least have some kind of goal. So it's up to me to give it a goal. Nothing to do with sympathy. I just want to give it a real end. Yeah, I'm about to say, that kind of is sympathy in a way, isn't it? Not like I'm planning on dying. I'm proud of all the shit I've pulled off. This is true. If anyone can do this, it's someone as impudent and brazen as you. Right? Very well. Then one word of warning, if I may. Watch your feet. My feet? Okay. Jean d'Arc Alter. What? I'm counting on you. I said get lost. I got this. She's got the shit-eating grin because she can do something like, she was proud of me. Oh, no, you don't. The fire gonna do anything? Is kind of already on fire, isn't it? Yeah, I can't do the laugh. Sorry. You ain't going nowhere. I can read you like a book. Want to know why? Because you're me. You hate everything with a passion. You spend every day with unquenchable fire burning inside you. You keep killing and killing, but it never goes away. Not even if you kill the ones behind it all. So you have no choice but to burn everything down. Because that might just make this awful feeling go away. But, spoiler alert, it won't. Not for the rest of your goddamn life. You won't be rid of it till the day you die. You and I are both beings of pure hate. We're killing machines, forever moving faster and faster, taking life after life until we finally bite the dust ourselves. And you don't have any friends or allies here, or your beloved wife. So I'll put you out of your misery, Wolf King. Because those fleeting dreams we see right as we die are all we Avengers have to live for. I don't think it's gonna go out that well. Ah, shit! Shit. This wound's definitely fatal. You just had to get me through my heart, didn't you? Not even a smile, huh? It's all just hate with you. At least learn to enjoy your revenge, you dumb mutt. Oh, right. I guess you can't even enjoy that anymore, can you? Ah, fuck! I wasn't expecting that. I mean, she probably was. And one more thing. I'm afraid I'm gonna make sure you stay here a little longer. I can't pronounce that. Their MP. Get as much fire and hellstone and hell's greenstone as you can get out there and just fucking lay it on them. As much as you can hold off at the very least. You know, here's a fun fact about this fire. It's coming straight out of my body. Straight from mine into yours. And I bet even a dumb brute like you wouldn't be able to shrug it off. Oh, I'm sure it won't be enough to kill you. But it'll damn sure slow you down for a while. You just keep on, like, you're still within fucking, like, biting range, and that's the worst part about it. Just staying within biting range the entire time. Like, I'm sure there was nothing she could really do after the first one, but just stay there like, ah, man, that sure hurt. Bites again. Ah, fuck! It's no good. I can't move a muscle. It's even hard to breathe. Must have burned my lungs. Well, it's not like being able to move would make much of a difference anyway. Ugh, it hurts. So thirsty. I'd kill for a drop of water. You're just a fake. Counterfeit. All I really know is that painful memories are just that. Painful. I don't think I really got just how much it would hurt to be burned alive. That stupid holy maiden. How could she hurt like this and never think to take revenge? Compared to her, I may just be downright insane. The world is irredeemably dark. Humans are as inconsequential as anything can possibly be. The most any so-called good person can do is turn a blind eye. I used to think I'd never lift a finger to help creatures as lowly as that. Creatures so credulous, nitwitted, pathetic, optimistic, good-natured, airheaded, and helpless. People like him. A symbol of humanity who never stop moving forward no matter how scared or desperate or downtrodden they become. Oh, I almost forgot to say something important. Jeez. Did it not even occur to you to ask me to dance? Stupid, inconsiderate jerk. Breezy is in the background crying like, I wanted to ask her to dance! I try to remember what that irritating damn detective said. But by the time that memory takes form, I slip into unconsciousness. She's not gonna be happy. As much as she said that she didn't like her, she liked her. In a fucking weird cosmic bully relationship type of way. Like having... It's like a... Yeah, I guess like a rivalry. Rivalry, that's a good way to put it. So how do we beat him? Yeah, let's bring that up. I'm told you fought against various monsters during the 7th Singularity. Yeah, that's true. In Babylonia, Master and I fought against Tiamat's demonic beasts and against Tiamat herself. Of course, we only succeeded thanks to everyone else's help. Compared to that, calling the Wolf King a demonic beast is a disservice. After all, he was originally nothing but an ordinary wolf. No matter what sort of wolf he may be, he's still a species that existed in 1999. Naturally, he would have had no association with anything related to magecraft. At that time, there were still some superstitions remaining in the Americas, and while there were no doubt some people who thought of Lobos as the devil, that doesn't make it so. It was nothing more than an ordinary wolf, a simple animal, a mere phantom spirit. And yet, even as decades, even centuries passed, his anger never once subsided. He continued to despise humans and eventually gained power intended solely to kill them. Quite dreadful, isn't it, Master? Now that things have come to this, we must deal with a mere wolf as though he were a true demonic beast. Indeed. There's no possible way anyone could confuse him with a mere wolf. Lobo, the Wolf King. According to Dr. Seaton's writings, they were never once able to catch him in a trap. Quite right, Miss Creelite. Back then in America, wolves were tremendous problems for those who kept livestock. Thus, they came to be hunted to a point of near extinction. A fine story that is. First people come building their farms in the wolves' territory, then they have the gall to go and nearly wipe them out in answer to a problem they created. Yet the fact remains that people must keep livestock in order to ensure their own survival. In our time, the Industrial Revolution was already well underway. Trains rumbled across the land and smoke covered the skies. At some point, our respect for nature turned into defiance. Defiance? Yes. A willful defiance where our sole goal was triumph over our opponent by any means necessary. For us, nature was something to be fought, but in time, our technology grew to surpass it. But by then, once common animals had disappeared, nature was on the brink of annihilation. At some point, we looked around and realized that we had long since left in the dust. Having finally come to our senses, we began going in the opposite direction, to try and preserve nature. In that sense, one could say that the Wolf King Lobo was a casualty of that time. Casualty. That's a causality of that time, but I was like, that doesn't make sense. He's in a lot of pain, but we still have like. I feel like that should be backward because usually there's times where it was like your choices are like just a dialogue tree of like you say X first and then Y second. But like that seems like Y was first and X was second in that. The Wolf King, you mean? I doubt you would understand, Moriarty. What would I not understand? You are the head of a villainous organization. You know what you do is evil, yet something akin to instinct compels you to do it nonetheless. Of course, I'm no different. I do evil so that order may be preserved. That doesn't necessarily mean that I fully understand, but the dragon, that woman, mentioned something the other day. Flashback time to probably a nice little conversation I had when we got kidnapped. Hatred and revenge are what keep me alive. Even so, my heart still groans from that strain at times. Why? It's not the last grasp of dying consciousness or anything, as trite or cheesy as that. It's simply a matter of the heart of acceleration. We run at full speed all the time in order to satiate our revenge. We keep going faster and faster. Half-assed hatred won't cut it. Half-assed revenge is a waste. Now, when we take revenge on someone who really deserves it, that's the point when we realize we can never stop. That our bloodthirsty heart will never be satiated, even though it should have been. Cracks start to show. All we want is more. Forever and ever. Into eternity. Yeah, I know there aren't too many servants in this class. More of us have been popping up lately. The need to actually have them and have them more summoning, because if all you had was like Angry Matthew, fucking Dantes and Jalter, people would get pretty upset because we've had nearly 2 back-to-back in terms of story Avengers. No, we have had 2 back-to-back in terms of story because Solomon didn't have any sort of rate-up banner. I mean, it had Merlin, but Merlin wasn't a story servant at that point. So we've had 2 back-to-back story Avengers, which is a pretty interesting thing to think about. Can't remember. Is there a next Avenger? No, there's Angry Music Man in the next Lost Belt, so that's a thing. Tell a master if we ever happen to run into one, kill them good and dead. Don't just defeat them. Killing them is like freeing a bird that's fallen to the ground and will never fly again. So tell them to do whatever it takes to make sure they're dead. Tell them to show no mercy. As it turns out, being an Avenger is kind of fucked up, just a little bit. It's, you know, it's part of the class itself. It's its own thing. Who would have thunk? Being an Avenger has, you know, those negative effects that something like being a Berserker is. I don't think she's okay, but all we can do is hope. Maybe. We didn't see her disappear, so there's always the hope. We haven't proven that she's dead, which means that she isn't dead yet. We need to see that shit on screen for you to really be dead, because we've had too many off, like, oh, maybe they're dead, only for them to show back up. I don't trust that shit. Of course, I understand hatred as a motive for crime. I thought I understood Avengers as well. It seemed my understanding was surface level at best. All that said, the problem is the Wolf King. Let us say that top servants from all classes, including myself, were to challenge him together. What do you think he would do once our victory drew near? Run away, most likely. Fortunately for him, and unfortunately for us, he has nothing in the way of pride. If he senses he is at a disadvantage, he won't hesitate to run. Living things are optimized to prioritize their survival. That's doubly true for beasts of instinct. No matter how driven by hatred he may be, he's still a wolf. So the first order of business is to ensure he cannot run away. We have to trap him. Alright. Yeah, if we can lead him somewhere indoors, that would be a good idea. I measured his energy when he charged. Sadly, there aren't many walls strong. Okay, well, fuck that then. What if we can lead him, like, underground? What if we lead him to the subway? Because, I mean, I doubt that he'd be able to break through all those walls and underground. I mean, the entrance would be open, but we could probably close it. You need something like a fallout shelter, tens of meters underground. Anything else, and you'd have a hard time. Hey, it's a good thing that I suggested it. In Seaton's book, how they eventually defeat the Wolf King. Something about... I don't know. I like to act smarter than I am. Indeed, they used the body of Lobo's beloved wife, the white wolf Blanca, as bait in their trap. Now he's an Avenger. I can't imagine he'll fall for the same sort of trap twice. Ah, Da Vinci, you only say that because your knowledge of the Shinjuku is limited. Indeed, in this place, the power of stories is far greater than you might think. Here, tales of heroic spirits can be as much of weakness as Achilles' heel or Siegfried's back. Their manner of death as depicted in their story is of utmost importance. That knowledge can be as powerful as a conceptual weapon. I see. In that case, that would mean the Wolf King's weakness are animal traps and his wife, Blanca. I imagine you can find what you need in Shinjuku to make the right sort of trap, but... Indeed, there's no Blanca here. No white wolf to be found. But we do have a white doggo! Do you think that'll, be enough? Without her, Lobo would never fall for any trap in the first place. After all, Sitten only resorted to her because poison, camouflage, and everything else failed. How's it going? Hey, Cabal. Or Cabal, not Cabal. Didn't you eat just a moment ago? We're having an important discussion now. Go wait in the corner like a good boy. Aha! The one factor we had all not been thinking about. Who'da thunk? What is it? Why are you all staring at Caval too? He's white. That's racist. Very white. White indeed. One might say whiter than mayonnaise if we want to borrow the lyric. Totally white. Wait, hold on. Please tell me you're not all thinking what I think you're thinking. No, you wouldn't. I think Caval wants to. I think Caval wants to. And we got the next true name. Do we have? We're not missing any true names now. We got them all. Essie and Lobo. But while I would love to continue this. While I would love to continue this to the... Oh, hold on, let me do this. While I would love to continue going on and going through our journey, we're actually out of AP now. So I will be back. I don't want to waste the apples. While I want to... We can get done with Shinjuku soon. I don't want to waste the apples for it, and I'll just wait for natural AP regen and maybe come back tomorrow at some point. Plus, I've got stuff that I want to do, and I want to render this out. So...
And...
Oh.
Well, maybe not tomorrow because we're doing Fate Extra tomorrow.
Yeah, unless I do it early.
Yeah, true. Stardust doing streams early now.
It's likely enough. Hold on, I have something for you. All right. Well, let me do my outro. That way I can just end it there. For everyone that showed up for the stream, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for watching the first part of the Gouda Gouda 2, and also in the next parts of these. We are on chapter, 14 now? We've only got 5 more chapters to go through. So we will be going through that next stream, which may or may not be tomorrow. And if it's not tomorrow, then it's going to happen on Monday. For Fate Grand Order. I still want to stream something later tonight, but that's going to be, again, later tonight. Ilya's VA singing pretty fly for a white guy. Oh, God. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.